Hi friends, good afternoon to all of you. Myself Raj Sankar. I welcome to all of you in today's discussion. आज का डिस्कशन हमारा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है. Today's discussion is on poverty and social exclusion. A sociological analysis or a sociological review. Our basic discussion is that poverty is a form of social exclusion. Have sociological view or give sociological explanation. So we'll discuss about how poverty is related to social exclusion. In fact, 1 year this was a question related to in the previous examination that how this poverty or how exclusion and poverty are related to one another and how poverty gradually creates a condition of social exclusion of the individuals. So let us go for discussion. The discussion is that how poverty is a form of social exclusion. How poverty is a form of social exclusion. Give sociological view. How poverty is a form of social exclusion. Give sociological view. Right? This is the explanation that we have to go. So when we talk about that how poverty is a form of social exclusion and give sociological view or give sociological explanation. This is the discussion. Now for this PYQs, for this question, the structure could be like as I told you again and again, any question has 3 parts. The first we have the introduction part, second we have the body part, and third we have the conclusion. So when we talk about, we have introduction, we have body, and we have the conclusion. The 3 parts are there, right, in terms of discussion. So when we talk about the introduction basically starts here with this introduction part. I told you introduction contains 30 to 40 words of the any question. Now when we talk about introduction, we start from the 2 areas. First keyword is poverty and second word is the social exclusion. So in the beginning we have to define first poverty, then we have defined social exclusion. Thereafter we have to go into the body part, right? So first we can say here introduction we can write a very brief understanding, brief definition that poverty is a condition of deprivation, is a condition of deprivation where a section of society is not able to meet basic requirements of life, right? We define it this way that poverty is a condition of deprivation or a condition where a section of society is not able to meet a basic requirement of life. This is the poverty, one line definition. Second part of this we can mention that social exclusion. Second part we can mention that social exclusion is a condition. Social exclusion is a condition where some people are not able to participate, where some people are not able to participate fully in society because of many disadvantages, right? The two keywords are there, and the two keywords define. The first I define the poverty, because the word is poverty. So poverty is a condition where a section of society is not able to meet the basic requirement of life. Thereafter, and social exclusion is a condition where some people are not able to fully participate in the larger process of society because of poverty, because of discrimination, because of marginalization, etc. Introduction part is done. Now, then we can move on to the body part, body structure. Then we can go to the body structure or body part, and in the body structure, and in the body structure, and in the body part, what we are required to mention in the body structure or body part, we can mention again like so poverty and social. So poverty and social exclusion are, related or connected, right? So poverty and then we have to mention that how both are connected. So poverty and the exclusion are both are connected to one another. So if they are connected to one another, because it prevents individuals, because it prevents individuals from, because poverty and deprivations are related to one another, or exclusion related to one another, because poverty sometimes prevent individuals from the larger things. So prevent from accessing resources and opportunities, like resources and the opportunities. So resources and the opportunities, two things are to be there, right? This is the idea. Now connect it. So now we can say, hence, now we can say that this is not good word. So we can say therefore poverty creates multiple forms of exclusion. Poverty creates a multiple form of exclusion. Then you can mention here, like this exclusion can be like one by one you can mention, like this creates like a condition of economic exclusion, can be a condition of, this may leads to social exclusion, right? This may leads to power exclusion or political exclusion. Then we can say cultural exclusion, right? Cultural exclusion. So poverty involves multiple forms of exclusion, and poverty creates economic exclusion, lack of resources, social exclusion, lack of participation and social marginalization, political exclusion, that we say the power exclusion, not able to participate in the larger democratic process, and then we say the cultural exclusion, where people are not able to participate effectively to the culture of the society. So cultural capital is very poor. Now, this is the idea you have mentioned. Then last part you can mention some thinker's name. Last part you can mention some thinker's name. Like you can mention, in this regard, many sociological review have been given. Many sociological explanations have been given. Then you can mention, like many sociological explanations have been given. In this regard, many sociological explanation have been given. In this regard, many sociological explanations have been given. Like first we can say Marxist, that Marxist argue that poverty is the result of exploitation by capitalist. So poverty is the result of exploitation by the capitalist. How capitalist system leads to exploitation of the people, and therefore this poverty. A second idea you can also mention that in fact the concept of culture of poverty, right? In fact, the concept of culture of poverty given by Oscar Lewis. Oscar Lewis also say that the poor people who are deprived in many areas of life, and therefore the poor people have culture of poverty, a very distinctive culture, a subculture that is different from the mainstream culture, that marginalizes poor people, and gradually they are pushed out of the mainstream part of the society and finally leads to the social exclusion. Two idea. एक और किसी का नाम लिख सकते हैं, like third one Amartya Sen. Third one we can say that Amartya Sen has also given capabilities theory, right? Amartya Sen has also given capabilities theory, and as per this theory, as per Amartya Sen, the poverty is just not the lack of income. Amartya Sen say poverty is just not the lack of income. Rather, poverty is a condition of incapability, and because of this, poverty is Amartya Sen has given capability theory. So he argues that poverty is a kind of incapability. Poverty is a kind of incapability or lack of capability that excludes individuals from many areas of life, that exclude individual from the many areas of life. This is the idea that Amartya Sen has given, right? And last but not least, that finally Pierre Bourdieu argue that poverty is the result of lack of cultural capital. So poverty is also the result of lack of cultural capital. So poor class people have the lack of cultural capital, therefore they are not able to basically participate in the larger process of the society. So from all these points of view we can say, so last part is the conclusion ना. अब conclusion में क्या लिखेंगे हम लोग? So from above discussion it can be argued the poverty is a condition of the multiple deprivations, and poverty is a condition of multiple deprivations which in turn creates a social exclusion, na? Like poverty creates deprivation, and finally this deprivation leads to social exclusion. Hence, it can be held that poverty and social exclusion is related. So more the people are in poverty, more the social exclusion. More the people are in vicious circle of poverty, more they are in vicious circle of social exclusion. So if we want to remove the social exclusion of people, mainly SCs, STs, women, poor people, then we'll have to remove the condition of social exclusion. then we'll have to go for removal of the poverty. So removal of poverty means removal of social exclusion. Hence both are proved and both are connected. तो ये discussion था हमारा, और that is good for you I think. इससे PYQs था. Now in the PYQs form I try to mention, plus this is very very important. कभी question आ जाता है कि how poverty leads to exclusion, what is the social exclusion, and what is the poverty, how they are connected, how poverty causes social exclusion. I think this video is good to all of you, some informative, the message I have tried to communicate to all of you. So now it is enough for today's discussion. Thank you very much. Next time we'll meet with another video. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a good day.